Welcome to another episode of Furry Girl Profiles, and today you are being recruited to join the troop, the Goof Troop, a 1992 Disney series that revolved around Goofy and his son Max, and a series that has had a long-standing legacy on Goofy's character. But while the show itself was very short-lived, after 1992 it would expand into two spin-off movies, 1995's A Goofy Movie, and 2000's an extremely goofy movie. Now that you're caught up on that bit of history, it's time to give you what you came here for. Our next featured girl is a one-time major character for episode Leader of the Pack. The episode opens up at a very popular fast food restaurant famous for its double behemoth burgers. Standing outside the fence is Max and PJ, who would like nothing more than to have one. But a very big problem is preventing that.
Yo, Pharaohs! Your leader is here!
A guy by the name of Duke who has made it his mission to toss Max and PJ out every time they attempted to order a burger. A little bit later, Goofy gets a phone call from his niece, Debbie.
Hello? Uncle Goofy?
A talking hot dog?
It's your niece, Debbie!
When Max finds out about the news that his cousin is coming to visit, he doesn't take it very well, and dashes back to his room. It's there, Max gives PJ an old picture of his cousin Debbie. It's soon unveiled to us that Debbie was Max's babysitter for 5 years, and the whole reason he didn't like his cousin was because he believed that she always tried to choke him with baby powder every chance she got. But before Debbie could arrive, Max comes up with some plans in order to sneak into the restaurant, and they fail, not once, but twice. Arriving back home again with disappointment on their faces, Max prepares for things to get worse when his cousin Debbie pulls up shortly after. You know things are getting good when you hear wolf howling in the background. Max's cousin is all grown up and she's become quite the hot tamale. A hot chick with a car. This inspired a new scheme for Max that he couldn't pass up. He goes to quickly change to make himself seem like he's much older, and beats his dad to the door.
Hi, Max. Boy, have you grown up.
And you, sweetie, are proof that milk does do the body good. When Max tells her about the double behemoth drive-thru, they both soon go out to bring back food. On their way to the drive-thru, Max asks Debbie to do him a solid.
Pretend you're my girlfriend?
Your girlfriend? But why?
Explain later. Trust me, please.
The reason for that is because Max knew as soon as Duke saw Debbie, the switch in his brain was gonna turn off.
Oh, so that's it. Hey, glad to help. I know what it's like to be called a dweeb.
Though they were still not out of the woods just yet. Duke pulls back up and decides to make a pass at her, while simultaneously insulting Max.
Beat it, brick brain. I'm with him.
She's with me.
Yeah, she's with him, but Duke doesn't understand no means no.
You said I'd always be queen of the pharaohs.
I would feel bad for her, but she had this coming. It's called karma. Hopefully she remembers that the next time she makes fun of somebody. Meanwhile, Duke is still continuing to force himself on Debbie, until love starts to hurt.
Let's not.
Duke was soon out to learn, you don't mess with his cousin, and you don't make an enemy of him. After trashing Duke, he would run off his goons as well.
Bye-bye, Duke-meister.
But the night doesn't end there just yet when Debbie puts on a plan of her own. Max attempts suicide by going back to the double behemoth drive-in, but not without his cousin Debbie, who was still pretending to be his girlfriend. Max plays on Duke's weakness for Debbie and tells him that they were breaking up. So if he wanted to get with Debbie, he had to do exactly what Max told him. And like a giant numbskull falls for what he is telling him, embarrassing himself not once,
I don't believe it.
but twice.
Take a hike, Tyke. You're giving me diaper rash.
Before Duke could do anything to Max, Debbie intervenes. If he could beat Max at skateboarding, he would get Debbie. If Max won, he could get all the burgers he wants.
With triple cheese.
He inevitably gets suckered into the challenge, and the walking diaper fetish gets utterly schooled by Max. With a lot of much needed support from Debbie, Max frees himself from the tyranny of Duke. After being defeated, for the first time it's Duke who is looking outside the fence.
Hey, no geese on the Pharaoh's turf!
Debbie was voiced by Kath Soucie. This has been another episode of Furry Girl Profiles. Please remember to give the video a like, comment, and subscribe for future videos. My name is Jawbreaker and I thank you for watching Playfur Cinema.